in the middle of May, and I wonder how many birds would it take to carry me away, away,
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is the very last and final day of Vlogmas 2018. We have made it. With the new year approaching, I know there are going to be a plethora of videos coming out on how to slay your New Year's goal, how to make 2019 the best year ever, and basically just videos around New Year's resolutions. I wanted to do something similar to that, but introduce ideas and habits that will get you the resolution results that you want. In my experience, it's one thing to say, I want this thing, and it's another thing to say, here's what I want, and here are the small baby steps that's gonna get me to that goal. That makes sense? Instead of saying, I wanna pay off all my debt, I could say, here are the steps I'm gonna do each and every month to ensure I have a little bit of money left over to put towards my debt or to pay extra on my debt, just as an example, if you have debt. Either way, here are 10 healthy habits that will change your life. Number 1 is to develop a solid night routine. Put together a routine that you consistently look forward to. For me, it's usually putting on some calm music, doing my skincare routine, writing out my agenda for the next day in my office, and then just leaving all of my work in my office and not taking it to my bedroom. But develop a solid nighttime routine that you always look forward to, that helps calm you, clear your mind. It could be, drinking some tea, catching up on TV shows, YouTube, whatever it is. Developing a solid nighttime routine that you, again, look forward to will result in you getting ready for bed on a consistent basis, which should result in you getting more sleep. So many Americans want to get more sleep. That is a constant New Year's resolution. You are more likely to achieve that if you have a good, solid nighttime routine. Number 2 is to always carry a cute and durable water bottle. Now for me, I have a plethora of water bottles and tumblers. You've seen them in so many videos, probably too many. But just by investing in one cute water bottle that I carry with me throughout the day, fill up during certain periods and after school, and then making the habit of drinking a solid glass in the morning when I wake up and right before I go to bed, has resulted in me being more hydrated. I see a difference in my skin, my nails, my hair, just getting in that water and that hydration. So the habit, carrying and using the water bottle, will result in you being more hydrated. There are people on my patio watching this. This is so awkward. The true test of a YouTuber. Withstanding an audience. Number 3 is to walk 10K a day. Yes, try to walk 10,000 steps a day. Christopher got me a Fitbit this year after years of me telling him I don't want a smartwatch, I don't want technology on my wrist, please do not get me these things. He finally said, you know what, I'm gonna get you the Fitbit Ultra. If you like it, great. If not, we'll return it. It has been a game changer. I love that no matter what I'm wearing, I know that my steps will be tracked and counted, and I can see if I have hit 10,000 steps a day. I have, not joking, 9,900 steps right now. Who's gonna be doing a lap after this video? Either way, set a step goal. If you need to, make a habit out of going for a walk after work, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, parking farther away from your office, taking a walk during your lunch break. Do whatever you need to achieve 10,000 steps a day. This daily habit will result in you being more active. Now, I'll be honest, I just came from the gym before filming this video, and there were a lot of people there. So I'm going to just safely assume that being more healthy, active, and fit are probably on a lot of people's resolution lists. And if you simply try to get in your steps every day, that is the first and foremost step to leading a more healthy lifestyle. So just get in 10K a day. And number 4 took a little bit of discipline, but it's to get in the habit of saving every $5 bill you get in change and all of your coins you get in change. I have a jar on my dresser, and every time I got change, I would toss it in there, and it's actually going to be overflowing very soon. And there is a bank downtown that lets you bring in all of your change and pour it in, and it prints you out a receipt of how much you have distributed into the machine. and the cashier will give you a cash equivalent. I haven't done mine yet, but I need to think of what I'm gonna do with this money. With the $5 bills, I didn't quite get into that habit this year, but one of my girlfriends did, and she told me that she had over $625 that she and her husband had put into a box. I think she said it was like a shoebox, and they kept it in a closet. They would just toss in every $5 bill. She said it was the worst when she had like a $3 bill to pay and she gave a 20 and they would give back 3 5s and she couldn't keep any of them. But she said she tossed it in. I think they're gonna buy like new furniture or something with it. But that just proves how quickly tossing in a little bit of money can add up. And if you are someone looking to pay off your debt, get out of debt faster than you are already doing so, or just saving for something in general, saving your change and $5 bills is a quick and easy way to rake in a little bit of extra change each and every year. The next one is to donate 5 unused items to a charity. Now, with the idea of trying minimalism this past year, this is something that I did a lot of. I gave a lot of unused items to people that were in need, charities and organizations that were able to help families that had been through all different types of hardship, and nothing makes you feel more grateful than being able to help someone. You don't have to even know who they are. I gave bags of just unused clothes, feminine products, makeup, shoes, socks that I wasn't using, and an organization was giving these products to women who were trying to rebuild their lives, who had family, been through hardship, that were trying to get back on their feet. And just the idea that what I never used that sat in this house untouched is helping somebody else is just a really grateful feeling. So, action, donating things; reaction, gratitude. Number 6 is to make a list of your favorite dishes you like to cook, and then in turn make them more often. One of the biggest things I did this year to help save money when I was living on a very fixed income. If you've been here since the cash envelope days, give this video a thumbs up. But in making a list of your favorite things you like to cook in your house and in turn cooking them, you will not only save time in meal prepping if you work a day job or have to travel to go somewhere, but it also saves you money because you're not going to be going out to restaurants each and every day, which add up
quickly.
Number 7 is to develop a power hour, and I do not mean drinking. For example, for me, my power hour was putting on either a podcast or a book through Audible, popping in my earbuds, setting a timer for between 30 to 60 minutes, and just cleaning the house. I would do laundry, I would do dishes, I would do sweeping, I'd pick up the cat's litter box, I would clean up all my music studio. But by multitasking my housework with me wanting to listen to Audible or podcasts, let me have a more organized house, let me get my cleaning done earlier, and it really just let me be more up to date with the things that I was listening to. So when it comes to your idea of a power hour, what are things you want to listen to? Do you have podcasts? Do you have ebooks? Do you have just music you want to listen to? What are the places you constantly clean your house? When I started my power hour, I would set a timer for 20 minutes. And I would go into a room and I would do 20 minutes worth of work. When the timer went off, I would switch into another room. This really helps me with laundry. Folding clean laundry is something I don't want to do. But if I set a timer and I know it's a race against that timer, I will go and I will get it done. Not only will I fold it, I'll put it away. And I'll go to the next room and I'll clean some more. So developing a power hour to help you stay up to date with your listening materials and your house cleaning. Number 8 was a big one for me this year, and it is called the 5-second rule. And it's not that rule about food on the floor. It is the idea that when you are transitioning, for example, from work to home, that you just take 5 seconds, hang up your coat and keys, take in a deep breath for 5 seconds, and exhale for 5 seconds. Do that 3 or 4 times. For me, it really helped me leave my schoolwork, first year school teacher, in the classroom, let me focus on the idea that I am now home. Lesson planning is done. There's nothing that I need to do for school right now. I need to just focus on relaxing, unwinding, and recharging so that the next day I can be focused and get the tasks done for that day. Practicing the 5-second rule has also really helped me with my stress and anxiety. I also recommend things like listening to relaxing music, trying yoga, leaving your work materials in a purse by the door, anything you can do that just lets you relax where you are at the end of the day. Number 9 is to reverse engineer a major goal for the new year. For example, one of my goals that Christopher and I both have is to go to New York City next spring. Now, while that trip sounds really fun, we are reverse engineering it so we know how much we're putting aside for flights, hotels, travel, food, transportation, and how much we collectively, and we actually put it on a weekly basis, need to set aside to make this happen. But your reverse engineering doesn't really have to always and only be for money. It could be, I want to run a 5K, so I'm going to run, 8 to 10 weeks before the 5K and build up my stamina. Write out the goal you want and then reverse engineer the baby steps, kind of like the premise of this whole video, but do it for one major goal that you want during the new year. And number 10 is an experiment I tried during this past year and I highly recommend it, and it is to open up a gratitude draft. I went into my Gmail and I opened up a draft. I never set this email, but whenever something good happened, I would go into the draft and I would just write out the date and what happened. It kind of sounds like a planner or agenda book, but it was just a draft in my email. And now that the year is over, I can literally open up that draft, which I did title 2018 Positive Events or something like that. I forget what it was called. But it's just sitting there, and if I'm ever having a bad day, I can say, you know what, this is just one bad day. I can click open this draft and I can see an entire list of good things that happened on certain days. If you tried the 5-minute journal, it's very similar, but what makes this different is you always carry your email around in your cell phone. So if anything bad happens while you're out and about and you really need a reminder that things are good despite one bad day, you can just open up your email draft and there's that whole list of things. I know that sounds really crazy, but I honestly did it. I did that right around me being unemployed and not really knowing where I was going with life, and I just needed to be reminded of the small things that made life, good and okay. And looking back now, it was the greatest thing. And it's free. It's literally something you open up in your Gmail drafts and you never send it. It's just like a reminder to you that, hey, one bad day does not make a bad life. And that is my list of 10 habits that will change your life. And with that being done, we are done with Vlogmas 2018. I cannot believe it. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Let me know down below your favorite one or something you're looking forward to in the year 2019. Thank you to everybody who has been voting for me in that Broadway World Award. I do think tonight at midnight is the last time, so if you have not yet done it, all you need is an email address. And at the end of this video and the end of all my Vlogmas videos, I show you guys how to vote. I was nominated for Best Leading Actress in a Musical for Annie at the Lincoln Theater this year, which is amazing. Have a fantastic new year, be safe, and I will see you guys in 2019. Bye. Hey you guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of Vlogmas. Before you go, I am so excited to let you guys know that I have been nominated for BroadwayWorld.com's Regional Awards in the category of Best Leading Actress in a Professional Musical. This nomination comes from when I played Miss Grace Farrell in Annie the Musical at Columbus Children's Theater, put on at the beautiful Lincoln Theater here in downtown Columbus. Voting goes on throughout the entire month of December, and all you need to do to cast a vote is have a valid email address, enter it at the top of the page. I will have the link down below in the description box of every single Vlogmas video. I am located in Category 4, once again, Best Leading Actress in a Professional Musical for Annie. To vote, you do have to go through all the categories, but if you do not know somebody in a category, you simply click Continue. Once you go through each and every category, you just fill out a little bit of information about yourself, select No to not receive any future updates from BroadwayWorld.com, and click Submit. Once again, voting goes through the entire month of December, and if you do have more than one email address, you can cast more than one vote. Again, the fact that you guys even watch my Vlogmas videos is more than I can ever ask for as a Christmas gift. But if you do find yourself with just 1 to 2 extra minutes of time, maybe at your computer or on your phone, if you could just click the link in the description box and cast a vote here on the BroadwayWorld.com website, it would mean the absolute world to me. Thank you guys once again so much for watching these videos. Have a fantastic Christmas and New Year season, and I will see you guys in the next Vlogmas video.